I'm here with GT Dave, CEO and founder of GT's Living Foods and Kombucha. GT, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Good to hear. So tell me about yourself. Who is GT Dave?
I grew up in Los Angeles, California in the neighborhood of Bel Air, and I attended a private school. When I was 15, I dropped out due to severe bullying, and that led me to start brewing my highly successful brand of kombucha.
What led to the start of this company?
I believe the roots of my business originated from the Eastern philosophies my parents followed. I had a very spiritual growing up. My mom also had a very aggressive form of breast cancer that her and the doctors believe healed from chemotherapy, radiation, and her daily consumption of kombucha. Not my official kombucha, but that was a driving force to start JT's Kombucha.
Wow, kombucha really changed you and your mother's lives.
Yes, it did.
Please tell me more about how you started this highly successful company.
In 1994, my mother, Ryann Day, was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she started to drink my homemade kombucha every single day. Around the same time, when I was 15, I started brewing kombucha in my parents' kitchen, bottling it, and I was the first to put it on U.S. shelves. I started in health stores around Los Angeles, such as Cailin. In 1997, I created a synergy line that includes real fruit juices and purees. By 2005, I had to move to a bigger distribution center because we prepared to start national distribution. Today, JT's Living Foods has over 40 bottles of kombucha.
I still can't believe how much you helped your mom during her sickness. It is truly inspiring how much you've accomplished during a short amount of time.
People love a good fermented probiotic beverage.
They sure do. You mentioned you started out at LA health stores. How did you get your product from LA to the national level?
Cailin was the first store I pitched to, and they were extremely easy to agree with. After 3 years in just local LA stores, I wanted to get to Northern California Whole Foods. I heard people say to me all the time, "I don't think I'll ever sell this in my store, and I think this will make me sick." I've even had people spit it out directly in front of me, in my face. This woman, who at the same time controlled the Whole Foods Northern California region, declined my product and said she would never sell it at Whole Foods. I told her, with all due respect, it's already being sold in Southern California Whole Foods. She actually got it taken off all the shelves in Southern California as well.
I wonder why she had such an issue with such a healthy and beneficial drink.
It was a new idea that no one had really seen before. There's always going to be some skepticism with something that's never been widespread like this.
Even then, her actions seemed very harsh.
It adds to my success story. 25 years later, GT's Living Foods has amassed $600 million net worth, and I am worth $1 billion.
Ha 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 ha. So today, after all that, where is it sold?
Kombucha is not only just sold in Southern California, but also America, Canada, and soon, the United Kingdom.
Wow, congratulations on the huge success, not only with the numbers, but with the great influence you've had on the kombucha industry in America, Canada, and the UK.
Thank you. The line of success wasn't always straight, but here I am.
Ha 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 ha. Organization of JT's Foods look like today, and how has it changed over time?
GT's Kombucha started off with a 2,000 square foot space in Gardenia, selling about 30 to 50 cases of kombucha per day. Now, at GT's Living Foods, we produce over 1 million bottles of kombucha and have a 100,000 square foot campus in Vernon. I remain the sole proprietor of GT's Living Foods and have denied multiple acquisition requests.
What percent of the kombucha market do you own today?
JT's Living Foods currently owns 40% of the kombucha market in the United States.
What functions do you perform for the business today, and why?
I drink 8 to 12 bottles of kombucha per day, and I taste test each batch. I also advocate that kombucha is a health soda and not a new hip soda.
What does your media presence look like?
I have a very big social media presence trying to get my brand name out there. I have collabed with several YouTubers, including Cody Ko and Noah Miller, about the brand of JT's Living Foods.
What is a quote JT Dave will be remembered by?
Your health is your wealth, and without it, nothing else matters.
What does your personal life look like? Are you a philanthropist?
I'm openly gay and married to my husband, Alan, and we live in Beverly Hills. In 2019, I donated $1 million to Kombucha Brewers International.
What advice would you give to the next generation that is just starting out?
A healthy body and a healthy mind are the first steps to becoming successful.
That concludes our interview today with GT Dave.